Hello everyone and welcome back. NIGHTHOLD just opened up, so let's start going over the strategies to be able to beat all of these bosses. Up next, we have Chronomatic Anomaly. Now this boss is really interesting because he has a few phases. Basically what he does is he'll speed up or slow down time, so you need to know exactly where you are. The tanks need to taunt off each other. If time is going slow, you taunt off at 8 or 9. If time is going at normal speed, you taunt off at 5. And if time is going super fast, you taunt off at 3. Basically what you should be looking for is if you're not tanking Chronomatic Anomaly and you no longer have any debuffs, they fell off of you, you can safely taunt off of your other tank. Now the biggest thing about this boss is he spawns really big adds. You need to look out for them and DPS them down immediately. These adds will also start casting something that needs to be disrupted immediately. So you do see here we have a bunch of bombs blowing up on the floor. Basically just don't stand in those and you'll be fine. Here we have an ad spawning. I'm going to go ahead and run to it. The other tank taunted off of me. This ad needs to be interrupted. Every time it casts Warp Nightwell, you need to interrupt that ad. That ad is also the priority for DPS. You should try to move the boss over to that ad so that everyone can cleave accordingly, but the ad is the primary target. Pretty soon into the phase, the boss will start casting and summon all of these orbs. You want to avoid as much damage as possible. When the big ad goes down, he leaves something in the middle of him that you can pick up, run to the main boss, and interrupt his cast times. So you did see the cast time there. Somebody did jump in and jump on him, interrupting that cast time. At this point, clean up the ads and move back onto the boss. You do see here that time is starting to go slow, so this is when tanks are going to start taking more stacks of the debuff and taking more damage accordingly. Something else that happens periodically during this fight is someone will gain a bomb debuff. What happens with this bomb debuff is that as soon as that debuff runs out, they do a big AoE damage according to how close they are to the raid. So if you get this debuff, run away from the raid and stay away from everyone. We do see another ad come up here. Again, that is our #1 priority. Interrupt Warp Nightwell. So you do see the other tank taunt off me and I start focusing my DPS on this ad exclusively. Since time is going slow now, so will DPS, but so will the Void's cast bar. So we do see here the rift buff. I do get it first. I run up to the boss and get ready to interrupt it. I run up to the boss, click my action button, and continue the fight normally. At this point, time is going really fast. As soon as my stacks wear off, I'm going to go ahead and taunt off the boss. So to sum up this fight, dodge all the orbs on the ground, prioritize attacking the ads and interrupting them. Tanks taunt off each other as soon as your stacks fall off. And if you get the bomb debuff, run out of the group and stay as far away from people as possible. Something else is that you should have either your off tank or one of your DPS pick up the rift and interrupt the cast time for the boss. So we do see here, I have the action bar, the boss isn't casting yet. As soon as the boss casts, interrupt him and then you can start doing damage on him again. In the LFR version of this fight, you are not going to have any bomb debuffs. So you're not going to have to run away from your raid group and run out and worry about that debuff at all. In heroic mode, the big mana void ads that you need to interrupt actually become uninterruptible below 30% health. So at 30% health, it's even a bigger priority for you to burn them down as fast as possible. Those are the only differences between LFR, heroic, and normal. But anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying NIGHTHOLD. Get in there, run normal. It's not as deadly as it looks, so I do suggest you go ahead and try it. Try to get your tier pieces. I'm going to go ahead and keep pumping out these guides. If you have any additional questions and anything regarding LFR normal or heroic difficulty with NIGHTHOLD, go ahead and ask me in the comment section down below or tweet at me. And as always, good luck tanking out there.